Hey, it's Bria Valentine. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with another video today. So today we are doing a short ab workout today, so we're going to really work our core. I want to start out with a warm-up. So we're going to start in our tabletop, and we're going to inhale, round our spine, exhale, drop our belly buttons down to the floor, and we're going to practice this a few times. I like to close my eyes, but as we inhale, we're going to pull our belly button in, round that spine, exhale, drop that belly button down to the floor and look up towards the ceiling, just taking a moment to start waking our bodies up and getting ready for a little bit of movement. And let's do 5 more at our own pace before moving on to our next warm-up exercise.
Yeah. The 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just the start.
From here, I'm going to tuck my toes under and I'm going to push my hips up and back. I'm going to do a quick downward dog, stretching out our hamstrings. From here, we're going to come back down to our tabletop and we're going to work our core a little bit more, try to wake our bodies up. So we're going to lie flat on the floor. We're going to use our hands to press our bodies back into a child's pose. And from here, we're just going to practice this nice and slow, making sure we're pulling our belly button in, keeping our core engaged. And we're just going to practice this a few times and get ready to move on to our next exercise. So we're going to push ourselves up and away from our mats, coming back into our tabletop position. From here, we're going to step our feet back into our high plank position, making sure to pull that belly button in. We're going to engage our core this entire workout. So we're going to be dropping one knee down to the mat and lifting that knee back up to our plank position. We're going to keep our core engaged the entire time. And I know it looks super easy, but I promise you start to feel it in your core. So let's just control our breathing in through our nose, out through our mouths. We are shooting for 8 reps on each side. So just remember to control your breathing. Let's keep that core engaged. So pulling that belly button in towards our spine and taking this nice and slow. Our last one here, and from here we're going to bring our knees down to the mat. We're going to press back into child's pose because you guys did an amazing job. We're going to get ready to rest up and get ready for our next set of these. So we're going to do 2 sets of each workout, 8 reps on each side. So here we are, just taking a brief moment to rest, breathing in through our nose. I know we're feeling our core a little bit here. It should definitely be awake by now, but let's get ready for that next round. Okay, we are going back to our tabletop, getting ready to come back into our plank nice and strong, ready for our next set of this plank with a little knee tap. So here we are getting set in our plank, pulling our core in, and we are dropping that knee down to the mat, keeping that belly button pulled in and breathing the entire time. So here we are, we know what to do this round, so let's try to make this our best set. And let's continue to breathe. If you want to take it up a little bit, you can add a mountain climber, but we're just going to do our last one, challenging ourselves a little bit here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to bring it down to our mats, getting ready to press back into our child's pose once again, taking another moment of rest here, getting ready to go into our next exercise. You guys did an amazing job with the first one, and let's do that second one just as strong. So after a nice little break, we're going to press up from our mats. We're going to get ready to come on onto our backs. So we're going to flip over on our mat. Hopefully you did it a little bit more graceful than I did. But we're going to lower our upper half down to our mats. We're going to engage our core. And what we're going to do here, we're going to check and make sure we are in the frame of the video first. From here, we're going to press our lower back down onto our mats. We're going to lift our knees up into a tabletop position. So bring our knees up in a 90-degree angle. We're going to drop opposite leg, opposite arm. So extending that arm, pointing our toe. We're going to keep that core engaged the entire time. I swear you feel this workout the longer you do it. So just breathe here. Pull that belly button in towards your spine and just go nice, slow, and controlled. Extending out that leg, keeping that toe pointed. And we're going to just breathe here.
Yeah, I pull up for the window down it. I just bought a pistol, it got 30 rounds. Pull up at your mama house and put some rounds in.
are at our last one before we get ready to bring our toes back down to the mat. So after resting our toes back down to the mat, what we're going to do is just take a moment here to rest. We're going to check in with our body. Hopefully our core is feeling it a little bit here. We're going to get ready to pull our knees into our chest just for a little bit of an extra stretch. Stretching our lower back a little bit here before we get ready to do that exercise one last time. So we are going to get set, bringing our arms back up, bringing our knees back up to that 90-degree angle. And we're going to start with that same dropping opposite arm to opposite leg. And we're just going to keep inhaling and exhaling. Inhale as we pull our knee and our arm back to our resting position. And exhaling as we extend those arms out. So making sure we're breathing here, engaging our core. You guys are doing amazing. This is the last time you'll do this exercise for this video. So let's make this one our best, okay?
Your bitch, she on the molly, yeah, I gotta boot it up. You said that you was trapping, but I heard that's a lie. Back soda, cold water, cut the stove on, straight to size. You can keep skinny bitch, cause I like her fat as a size. So y'all savage, your baby daddy, no, not the try.
Last one on each side, making sure we're extending through our toes. We're going to bring those feet back down to the mat. From here, we're going to take a moment to breathe here on our mats. And let's start to get set for our next exercise. So this is going to be our third exercise in our little core workout. We're going to bring our hands behind our head. We're going to lift our head up, bringing opposite elbow to opposite knee. So coming across our body this time, we're going to make sure we're breathing. Inhale as we pull that knee and exhaling as we lower back down to our mats. Making sure we're taking it nice and slow and keeping that core engaged. We're going to make sure we're using our core to pull ourselves up to bring that knee in. You guys are doing great. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep breathing. And we're almost through this workout. Here we are, last set, bringing that knee all the way up. One more time, and here we are resting on our mats. Take a deep breath. That one always gets me. It's one of the more difficult exercises in today's workout. Okay, we took a nice little breather, and we're going to get ready to knock this workout out for the last time today. So what we're going to do is bring those hands back behind our head, and we're going to get ready to lift our shoulders up off the floor, extending our legs out. We're going to pull our elbow into our knee. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, keep those feet off the ground. Don't let your heels touch the ground at all, and that's definitely going to engage your core a lot more here. But if you like, rest those feet down on the ground, and you can continue just like we did that first round. But let's breathe. We're almost through this workout, and you guys are doing so amazing. Alright, give me 2 more on each side, and then we'll be done with this workout for the day. Oh my gosh, my core is on fire. I am definitely feeling it, trying to be strong. Let's take a second to rest and breathe. Alright, getting ready to transition to our next exercise. This time we're going to flip over, so we're going to be on our forearm in a nice low plank here. So let's come down into our forearms, engage our core. We're going to lift our knees up from the mat. So we're going to pull those knees in. The option is to hang here and just hold this forearm plank. The other option is to take it up, and we're going to press those hips up and back as we do our nice pike. So we're going to pike our hips up towards the ceiling while keeping that core engaged. And we're going to shift back using our shoulders and using our arms to help shift our body up and away from the mat. So we're going to just practice this for a second. This is really, really tough. If you want to just hold that forearm plank, that is an option. But feel free to challenge yourself if you have that in you today. I want you to give me 2 more plank pikes if you can, making sure we're breathing here and extending up, pressing those hips up and away from the mat. Now we're going to come back down to our forearm position, and we're going to press back into a nice child's pose, giving ourselves a moment to catch our breath, a moment to just breathe, give our core a little rest, and get ready to do that exercise all over again. hope you enjoyed that little break. We're going to get ready to press back up into a tabletop position. We're going to lower ourselves back down to our forearm. As we're coming into our forearm plank, we're going to lift our knees up and off the mat. Now you have the option to hold that lower plank, or you can pike those hips up to the ceiling, but hopefully you're willing to challenge yourself here, and let's breathe through this last round of plank pikes here. We're getting closer and closer to the end of our workout, and I just want you to feel super strong. You know this workout, we've done it, and let's push through. We only have 3 more plank pikes left. You can hold here in that forearm plank or bust out these last 3. Come on guys, we're almost through this workout. Last one, and you can collapse down to your mat like me. Like, oh my gosh, I am feeling it. I am tired. My core is burning, but I think we got one more workout, or at least a burner workout here. So let's take a quick second. Just like me, I'm laying here on my mat, but we're gonna press back up to our tabletop position, little downward dog, or not downward dog, a little child's pose here, just for a moment to breathe. You guys are doing so amazing. I am super proud, and we are definitely pushing our bodies a little bit here. Okay, we are flipping back over onto our bottoms, and we're gonna get ready to come onto our mat. So this is me like, dang, my core is burning, I'm tired, but we still got a little bit more work to do. So we're getting set on our bottoms, gonna lean our upper body down to our mat. We're gonna bring our hands up above our head, engage our core. We're gonna use our core to lift ourselves up. We're gonna clap under our knee, and we're just going to alternate sides here. So this workout, I definitely feel it in my lower abs, but we're just going to breathe, lifting our chest and our shoulders up off the mat, and we're gonna make sure we're using our core to do that. Clapping those hands under each knee. Breathe, guys, you're doing great. This is our last exercise before we do one more burner exercise, and we're done with this entire workout.
Hey, word on the street, I'm a suspect. Hanging with the killers in the projects. They don't want a barrel, keep quiet. Catch a nigga slipping from behind. OG Bobby Johnson. OG Bobby Johnson.
Alright, we're gonna lift off that mat one more time. Coming up, clapping, lowering down nice and slow, and take a little break. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I know we're feeling it. I know our core is like, okay, it's time to stop. But we're gonna do this exercise one last time. Just take a moment here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. We're gonna reach our hands up, point our toes, just big, big stretch. And we're gonna get ready to do that all over again. Okay, here we are, last set of these. We're gonna lift our hands up above our head. We're gonna lift our chest off the mat, and we're going to tap or clap under each knee, and we're going to alternate, doing it nice and slow and controlled, using our core to pull our chest and our upper body up to meet our knees. We're gonna bring that knee into our chest each time, and just adding that clap for a little bit of fun. But here we are, let's do it nice and strong, keeping it nice and slow and controlled. Alright, give me one more on each side, bringing that knee into that chest. We got one more, let's go, bring it up, bring it up. We're gonna clap behind that knee. Awesome job. Slowly bring it down and take a quick moment of rest. You guys are really killing this workout, and we are almost to the end. We are really, really close, and we got one more thing to do before we stretch it out. Alright, let's bring our hands behind our head. What we're going to do is we're going to lift our head and our shoulders up off the mat, and we're going to bring our knees to a tabletop position. So from here, we're just going to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee, and we're going to bicycle it out for as long as we can. So let's breathe, and let's go. Let's see how long we can bicycle. Alright, I am done. My core is tired, so we are going to get ready to stretch it out. Feel free to pause and to give us longer bicycles if you got it in you, but me personally, I'm ready to stretch it out. I'm ready to cool it down, so let's get ready to bring it down to our mat. I'm going to cross one heel over my left leg, and we're going to lean over to the left side, and we're going to turn our head to our right side and just have a little stretch here in our spine, a nice soft twist here, and we're just going to breathe. Okay, so my camera died, so we didn't get to see me do the other side, but you want to make sure you do the same thing on the other side. I charged it a little bit, so it was giving me a little bit more footage. Here I went down into a child's pose and I walked my hands over to both the left and the right side, pausing for about 30 seconds on each side. My camera was not being my friend at the end of this workout, but at least we got, you know, the important actual workout, the meat of our workout in this video. But this is gonna cut out as well, but feel free to stretch your core on your own. And thank you so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe for more Bria Valentine content, and I really appreciate each and every one of my subscribers and my viewers. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on and on.